So predict whether a solution containing the salt K2HPO4 will be acidic, neutral, or basic. To understand that, we have to first write the dissociation reaction for K2HPO4. So K2HPO4 in aqueous medium will dissociate into 2 K plus and HPO4 2 minus ions. Now, how do we know if this cation is going to influence the solution? I mean, it's going to make the solution acidic or basic, or is it going to keep it neutral? So the rule is, if your cation is a main group element, if it is a main group element, those metals should have a charge of +3 or higher. So it should have main group element should have a charge of +3 or higher in order to make the solution acidic. So if the charge is +3 or higher, the solution is going to be acidic. And the other, I mean, it's not necessary here, but it's good to know that transition metals should have a charge of +2 or higher in order to be acidic. But here we don't have anything above +1, so the charge here is +1, so this is not going to have any influence on the solution, and we're gonna consider this as a spectator ion. This is a spectator ion. Now, what about this anion over here? We've got another rule which will be easier for us to identify such answers. If the anion which is formed is coming from a weak acid, this is a conjugate base, right? So conjugate base is definitely coming from an acid. So if it is coming from a weak acid, then the anion which is formed is going to be basic. However, if it is coming from a strong acid, the anion which is formed will be neutral. Right? Now, where does HPO4 2 minus come from? Which acid is it coming from? It's coming from H3PO4. And we all know that H3PO4 is a weak acid, which means the solution is being influenced by the presence of this ion, which is basic in nature because it's coming from a weak acid. Hence, our correct answer is going to be basic. Thank you.